everyone, it's not a simple broadcast as we do always. A war again, as if there was nothing left to say. Ukraine now faces a special challenge. It now has a chance to win and also end the Russian Empire once and for all. So today I want to happily announce that my respondent is a Romanian writer and publisher and also a PhD in philosophy, Tudor Petcu. He is specialized in ethics and philosophy of religion, but at the same time, he gets involved in researching recent history. Having published by now different books, interviews, and articles on such topics. Good evening, Tudor. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening. Thank you very much for having me here.
Okay, we can start. I will start with an important question. What does Romania think about this war?
Sure. We regret a lot such a war because we have a very peaceful attitude and we are trying to help Ukrainians in the best way possible. We are aware of the fact that this war is a disaster for the Ukrainian people, and this is why we are trying to stand with them, to help them as best as we can. And on the other hand, Romanian politics are trying to be concentrated on the necessity of peace, of a good understanding, and also on developing good relationships with everyone. Of course, these are terrible times, and this is a war which concerns Russia and Ukraine. We are a NATO member, and at the same time, we have to be loyal to our transatlantic organization. But according to this statement, according to our peaceful standards, we are trying to stand Ukrainian people because Ukrainians as well are fighting a lot for peace and for a democratic society. And in our country, we have suffered a lot, as in Georgia as well. We have fought a lot for democracy because we were communist for almost 45 years. It was very difficult for us. We were victims during World War II, not only Romania, but some other countries as well, especially here in Eastern and Central Europe. And now it's turn for Ukraine. I don't know why, because of course I cannot explain. It would be very difficult for me to do that, even in spite of the fact that I'm specialized in diplomacy as well. But I think this is a new lesson we have to learn, everyone from us. But speaking from a political and diplomatic point of view, it's clear for me that someone has new intentions. Of course, I do not want to judge. I do not want to judge Russian politics, but maybe in our days we are meeting a new dictatorship. Just want to be aware as a Romanian, but as a member of human civilization, I just want to be aware of the necessity of learning once and forever this lesson of peace and acceptance. So Romania is very open to Ukrainian people and will always be like that because it's a moral duty for us to be like that and to promote peace and help. And we are in generally different organizations, foundations from Romania are helping a lot of different Ukrainian refugees, especially our Romanian schools, which are open to Ukrainian children.
Thank you for your interesting answer. Romania and Ukraine are neighbors. What is the situation in Romania now? How does the government react?
I could say that in Romania is a very sensitive situation, if I can call it like that. Of course, we are not a part of this war for now, and I hope we will never be, and I hope this war will end up for Ukrainian as well, as soon as possible, because no one deserves to live such terrible times. But what is the situation in Romania right now? The situation is the following one. We are neighbors. We have this historical consciousness, which tells us to be empathic with the suffering with every human being. Ukrainians are suffering right now. There are a lot of public speeches coming from the Romanian government or from different Romanian politicians. But on the other hand, there are a lot of non-governmental organizations who are trying to promote different ways of helping Ukrainian people. The situation in Romania is a little, if I can call it like that, a little fear. Because of course, some people from Romania are feeling if they were threatened by Russia. Maybe because of the fact that in history, Russia has had a huge influence here in Romania. We were under their control, and probably because of this fact. I don't know why. For example, as a Romanian, I'm not afraid. I respect a lot everything what happens right now. And as a matter of fact, I wouldn't criticize Russia, because when a country makes a lot of evil by its politics, I do not want to criticize the people, because people are not guilty for the decisions made by a president or by a king. Let's think about Nazi Germany. What the fault of German people is? Should we forget about the richness of German culture, civilization, and philosophy because at some point existed someone as Adolf Hitler? No, I don't guess. I guess not. I guess we shouldn't react and think like that. And this is the same case with Russia as well. We are learning from the suffering of Ukrainians, and we are learning a lot. A lot of children. I'm a teacher right now, and I'm working a lot with teenagers and also with students. And I'm talking with them a lot about these sufferings, contemporary sufferings, which are taking place right now. And a lot of teenagers are changing their way of living and of thinking. Because I repeat, this is a lesson for us. Big deal, because I'm just a teacher. I'm just a researcher. I'm not getting involved in politics, but I just want to be aware. And if I can do something for these people, I will do it without any trouble.
I agree with you, and I'm really glad to hear that here in Italy and also in Georgia, obviously, people are standing with Ukraine. They support to Ukrainian people, and that's so emotional. These were, I think, united the whole world. Okay, I have the next question. What can you tell us about civic activities? What is being done in Romania to support Ukraine?
Yeah, this is a very tough question, but a very important one. We are talking about civilians. This is another very important topic on which it doesn't speak a lot. But when you are asking me this question, my first thinking was something like that: civilians, liberty, freedom. We are living in this century, in a century in which we shouldn't talk about such things anymore, because we were learned in our universities here in Europe, not only in Romania, especially in Eastern Europe, that in this century there won't be any war anymore. Given the fact, given the question, the importance of your question, I just want to say this thing: we should think. Having this situation among us, in front of us, we should rethink our idea of liberty. We should rethink and to be very responsible when we are talking about liberty. These civilians were kidnapped, practically. So their liberty was affected. The liberty is the most important present that we have received from God. This is my personal opinion. I don't want to speak about religion, about faith, about I don't know, spirituality, because this is not the right place for doing that. I think that liberty is the most important gift that we have received from God.
That is also my personal opinion. I agree with you. Thank you so much. And before I ask for you the next question, I want to point out that history repeats itself. On February 25, Russia invaded Ukraine, and on February 25 in 1921, the Russian Red Army occupied Tbilisi. Georgia became part of the Russian Soviet Empire. The loss of independence was followed by brutal repression, the banning of political parties, the shooting of thousands of people, prolonged imprisonment and deportation. Despite 5 weeks of struggle and heroic sacrifice, the citizens of the Democratic Republic of Georgia were unable to defend their independence. The Soviet occupation, which began on February 25, lasted for 70 years. So, what do you think? What will be the consequences of this war for the world, for Ukraine?
Another very sensitive question. As you emphasized, history repeats. George Bernard Shaw, no one has learned anything from the history. This is the most important part of things. And maybe this Ukrainian lesson will make us understand that nothing is more important than eliminate this tragical part of history, to eliminate it and to build a new world in which good would be the main characteristic of our society.
The whole world knows that all the wars between Russia and Georgia were started by Georgia, and this is terrible misinformation that Russia has been propagating. We did not have the opportunity to tell the world that our fault was nothing. Russia is repeating this method again with Ukraine, although Ukraine can prove its own truth. How would you assess Russia's position?
Russia position, yes, this is maybe the most important topic on which we can discuss. It's very hard to talk about such a position, because Russia is a very this is a very big challenge talking about Russia, and I just want to keep the balance when I'm talking about Russian politics and generally about Russia. Concerning this Ukrainian war, maybe you will be surprised. I have already talked to some Russians, and no one of them accepts this war. They reject it. They tell that something like that cannot be accepted by a normal people, by a normal human being. And generally, politics are totally in the history of Russia. Politics are totally different from social thinking. And I don't know if you know that, but in spite of the fact that Russia has inspired probably the biggest totalitarianism in the world, and especially in Europe, on the other hand, Russia has given to human civilization the most liberal thinkers. I would take into account, as for example, Lev Tolstoy. So Russia's position is a paradox. Is always a paradox, and maybe it will always be like that. According to the word from Ukraine, this is the same situation. Politics are politics, and it's very clear that Vladimir Putin really wants to rebuild his ex-Soviet Union. This is to develop his influence in Romania as well, if it is possible, and this is his plan. But on the other hand, Russian people do not react and do not think like that. This is why I was saying earlier that we should be very careful not to develop hate against Russian or, I don't know, to criticize them, because there are a lot of Russians who have no idea about what actually in Ukraine happens right now.
And after all those things, what is your individual position as an individual citizen?
As an individual, I have a very strong opinion, conviction. First of all, I cannot ever accept a war, because a war is a disaster, is a tragedy, and no one deserves to lose his or her life. I think history was full of sad events, of tragedies. And as I said earlier, I have this fortune, this opportunity to meet such survivors of recent history. I wanted to highlight the fact that nothing is more important than having a good relationship with others, because history, as I already said, was a tragedy. When we are talking about history, are we talking about good things or bad things? Generally about bad things. Tell me, who has spoken by now about the history of good? No one, because it's very difficult to find the positive facts in history. Fortunately, I cannot decide. Unfortunately, I can change.
If we can't make the decisions, where is democracy after all?
Yes,
I want to understand, where is it?
Yes, and it always depends, on the other hand, on our inner attitude. As for example, I'm talking to you. Maybe you have another opinion than my opinion. I am responsible to accept your opinion. Maybe I cannot understand it, but I accept it.
I'm listening to you, and I was thinking by myself that now we are not citizens, for example, of Romania or of Italy or of Georgia. We are citizens of this world, and that's why this war must end with a good result. Thank you, Tudor, for being a guest on our show. I hope this war will end for the good reason of Ukraine and will end the war era altogether. I want future generations to still live in peace. Children do not deserve so much pain. I remember myself in August 2008 war when I was 10 years old, and I know very well how each Ukrainian child feels now. I wish them peace and victory. Thank you again. Hopefully we will meet each other on better topics in the future. We are ready for a dialogue.
Thank you very much for having invited me. It was a pleasure for me.